Yo, yo, yo. How you living? How you feeling? How you
Yeah.
doing? First choice fantasy. Brendan and Alex, we're back. First choice flagpole.
Jumping
If
in.
you don't know the inside joke, go to the last video. Watch it out. All right.
Choice flagpole.
First of all, like, comment, subscribe, click the bell icon, share. Do it right now because we're not gonna go further if you don't do it right now.
Yeah, and if you do, we might possibly get flagpoles.
We might sell flagpole. Say all right. Yeah. So today we're doing the NFC
Sell
Conference
flagpoles?
Wide Receivers. Sell flagpoles. So we'll just give them out this time. We can tell them
All
on a
right.
future date if they're interested.
Flagpoles seem like
All right.
they'd be rather expensive to produce, so we're actually not going to give out flagpoles. But
We sell them at double the price that we buy them for.
well, if we're talking about selling, I thought he just said giving them out. I don't think we can afford to give out flagpoles.
We'll give them out
Oh,
and
we're
tell
not.
the people that we gave them to that they owe us money. Like
Okay.
next week. Like give it to them and the next week be like, oh, you got the
I
money
don't
for
trust
flagpole?
people who do
That seems like some mafia shit right there.
I'm gonna.
Oh,
so
here's this
basically-
flagpole. By the way, you owe me $900.
No, you don't even tell them. A week later, you show up at their house and be like, "Where's my $900?"
Yeah,
Hey man, how's that flagpole? You got my money yet, you motherfucker?
I see.
All right, without further
you got
ado,
that
without further
flagpole
ado.
in your backyard. You got that money?
You got to bring an Italian guy with you that may or may not be carrying an assault rifle on him.
And has a sweatsuit on.
Yes. All right.
All right.
And now we can cut to the intro.
Yeah, let's just pull out scissors or pull out a knife or pull out a garden shear.
Garden shears are the best to cut to intros. Let's go.
I said, baby, I am not the one to play with. Ain't the type to give up, I'm driven and motivated. I just want some recognition and some compensation. But this ain't about the money and it ain't about the fame. I got lightning in a bottle, I think I just found my perfect sound. Can you see the fire in my eyes? Bitch, it's burning out. Lightning in a bottle, I think I just found my perfect sound. Can you see the fire in my eyes? Bitch, it's burning out.
We're back. Sea cells by the seashore because we're selling flagpoles by the seashore. All right, now
That's right.
NFC wide receivers. Let's just dive
Holy
nose deep into
fucking receivers. That's
Holy
what I
fuck.
have to say here.
this. Yeah, this conference is deep wide receiver compared to the AFC.
Deep. And it's
Yes.
deep in running backs as well.
It's just
Yeah,
a deep
me and Ed were
conference.
talking about this before you got on here, Brandon. In terms of skill positions, holy shit, I didn't realize until we did this, like how
Unfair.
good this conference
Eagles
was
need a
compared to.
change. Well, then we gotta go through Lamar and Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah,
I'd rather go through like the old quarterbacks we've got. We've done it once with Tom Brady. Hey, Super Bowl.
Exactly.
Michael Thomas across the board.
Michael Thomas.
Nothing to say about Michael Thomas. Number
He's a
2.
legend. All right.
Ed,
All
did you have
three
something to
different
say?
people.
You
Well, no, I
seem
just said Michael.
disappointed.
No, Michael Thomas is. You ain't got nothing to say about him.
All right. Number 2, you know what? I'm going against what people are saying about DeAndre Hopkins. Screw you guys. DeAndre Hopkins has done it with horrible quarterbacks, and he gets traded to a team with a number 1 quarterback who has the ability to throw and run, to scramble, to do all this with a team
Brandon,
with
you're
so many
misinterpreting my
weapons.
ranking.
high
You're misinterpreting
passing.
my ranking as disrespect, man. These top 4 to me are like this.
No,
Michael
I'm saying
Thomas is
to
up here.
the most.
You just said screw
fantasy-
me. Fuck
well,
you.
I said most common podcast.
You said screw you guys. Keep in mind, I
rankings.
know where you sleep at night. Oh well.
Amari Cooper's a top 5 wide receiver this year. Book it.
Look
Boo.
it. That's possible. I don't hate it.
Just
But at the
waiting for Ed
same
to realize
time-
where I moved Cooper to, and then shout at me.
You're joking, right?
No.
Holy cow, Amari Cooper. Alex's ranking.
Damn.
Oh,
No.
I
don't
mean,
like him.
I have him at 11.
I don't like him.
ele-
I'll admit there's some
11.
Brandon Rob Gronkowski personal bias. I just don't like the guy. I didn't like him in Alabama. I didn't like him in Oakland. I don't like him on the fucking Cowboys. He puts up goose eggs when the games count. New England Patriots, 0 catches. They benched his ass in the Eagles game when he would have been guarded by, like, my grandmother. He'll probably be the wide receiver 3 this year.
Probably.
Yeah, really.
I have Devontae Adams too. He's a special talent. I think he's going to perform better than Julio this year because I think Calvin Ridley is going to eat at Julio, and obviously there's a high volume of passes that are going around in that Atlanta offense. But I would rather have Devontae Adams, who's a monster this year, compared to Julio Jones, who's also a monster this year. So is Amari Cooper.
I don't have anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
Like I've said, those top 4 to me are this close. I'm giving the top 3 the edge to Hopkins because they didn't change teams. That doesn't mean I'm not a huge fan of Hopkins this year. Brandon, I agree with everything you said.
Good.
Speaking of Hopkins, I have
Appreciate
Hopkins
that,
6.
Alex. Ed, I want you to exit this Zoom chat, and
That
we
you
will finish
created?
out this. I'll have to create another Zoom, and we'll leave him out of it, Alex. Just kidding. Ed, you're actually at the norm with like a lot of people I'm seeing, and like where their thoughts on. I mean, I listened to a few different sources, and a few seem off on DeAndre Hopkins.
I'm off on him just because, I mean, like, I don't know. It's like I talked about it before. There's a couple of reasons, but I like Chris Godwin a lot this year. I like Amari Cooper a lot this year. And the top 3 is not being past the top 3, so I had to put him down below 2 people that I do like this year. And I think Chris Godwin could, be have another solid year this year. DeAndre Hopkins, I don't see that happening. I don't see him outperforming Amari Cooper. I can see him outperforming Chris Godwin, but Amari Cooper's up there for me. He's up there, super high on him. It's like Wiz Khalifa. I'm Wiz Khalifa on him.
Fair.
Not quite Snoop Dogg, or are we up there?
Huh?
Not quite Snoop Dogg, or are we up there?
I mean, I'm Snoop Dogg compared to you. If we're looking at you as the norm, because I'd be past Snoop Dogg actually.
Man's always high.
I mean, most of my rankings are pretty seem as if I am Snoop Dogg regularly. Regardless, DJ Moore for you guys at 6, and Chris Godwin at 5. I didn't know you guys had Chris Godwin at 5. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a very productive slot receiver, and Brady. I think his style of play meshes very well with Brady's style of arm.
Style of arm.
He's got
like a painting on his arm. I can dig it.
I'm Brady in this stylish arm.
Stylish arm.
Well,
stylish
style of arm.
Well, yeah, but his arm is stylish.
Style. Okay. I say style of arm, meaning that Brady can't throw the ball very far.
You're not wrong. All right, what about DJ Moore? Let's hear about that from Brandon. I think Alex is
stud.
He's a stud.
DJ Moore.
And they're going to get him more involved. And, again, like I just said with Godwin and Brady, he fits well with Teddy Bridgewater's I can't throw the ball further than 10 yards mantra.
So they're going to get him more involved.
Yeah.
That's
funny. I made that joke the other day.
Yeah, you did.
That was unintentional. That was unintentional this time. But I'm glad that you brought it. Hey, you know what? That checks out because you didn't catch it the first time and I didn't catch it the second time. So
yeah. I like DJ Moore. I have him at 10. Don't get me wrong. I still like the dude, but I don't know. I can't put him over Allen Robinson. Can't put him over Mike Evans because Mike Evans. Can't put him over Kenny Golladay either. Like he's not going up.
But DJ Moore to me, like looking at his numbers and then looking back at like who he actually played with, like quarterback wise, it's impressive. I mean, he's targeted, clearly involved, clearly the Panthers' number 1. He plays within Teddy Bridgewater's distance. So, I mean, I see it as a huge – Bridgewater, that signing, honestly, rose my I don't know. likings towards DJ Moore.
Especially
So
when alternatively you were looking at like fucking Kyle Allen again.
yeah. Or keeping Cam Newton around, I wouldn't have liked that. Teddy Bridgewater, I think I don't know. I like DJ Moore and this pairing. Robbie Anderson's coming in, Curtis Samuel with the ability to play different roles in the offense, and then you got Christian McCaffrey. This offense is good. It's going to be good. DJ Moore is going to be good, and I don't know. Mark it down.
Mark it down, he says. Fair. I like it. I mean, it's not too spicy to me, seeing as DJ Moore's my 10, you guys are 6. But Allen Robinson's volume's there. Not saying DJ Moore's isn't, but Allen Robinson's volume's there. Mike Evans is a god, and Kenny G is just – he's different. Kenny G's different. He's different. Kenny G's different.
Solid.
Kenny G's different. Kenny G's?
No. A lot of good receivers here, man.
There is another good receiver that I like.
To me,
a lot
there's
this
like
year.
13. There's like 13 or 14 dudes on this list who could be wide receiver 1 caliber, which, if you count them, is statistically impossible. It's rough.
Quick math.
Yeah, 13 is more than 12 for those counting at home, and this is
13.
Also only in one conference.
Yes, it is just one conference. It is the NFC conference.
Not thinking of any AFC receivers, I think Tyreek Hill and probably Keenan Allen would have something to say about it. But
Tyreek Hill.
Sure. All right. You guys want to touch on Kenny G? I feel like Brandon likes Kenny Galladay. Do you?
I do.
who doesn't like Kenny Galladay?
I like Galladay. I don't see
beast.
myself taking him in a lot of leagues, though. Only because I am Matthew Stafford to me is offsetting. His health is insecure to me, and although I think Kenny Galladay is a beast whenever Matthew Stafford does play, I mean he still lands right behind Amari Cooper, and I think Cooper's going to be a really good receiver this year. Also, Alex was saying the top 4 were that close. Well, I mean, DJ Moore, Amari Cooper, Kenny Galladay, Mike Evans, Allen Robinson, Cooper Kupp, all of them are – it's just meshed. So, like,
receivers
very
5 through, like, 13.
Even Robert Woods, Adam
Stupidly
Thielen. When it falls off is when you get to questionable –
Seattle. That's what happens. When it gets to Seattle, that's where the wrench gets thrown into the equation because Pete Carroll is Pete Carroll. If they ran an offense that made sense.
I like Thielen only because, I mean, we haven't seen him without Stephon Diggs, and who knows? I mean, he might.
I just think he lacks the explosiveness that some of the dudes on this list like.
I don't know, bro.
You guys talked about Allen Robinson.
Why'd you put it next to Allen Robinson?
I just typed it in.
You guys love Allen Robinson. I mean, I'm in the same spot. Allen Robinson.
I said you ranked him at the same spot as me.
But you guys just seem to have an overall love.
He's never had a good quarterback. I feel bad for the guy.
I think he's an underrated alpha wide receiver. I think if he had a good quarterback.
He is absolutely unrelated. He's never even played with a semi-decent quarterback. I don't like who was he playing with in Jacksonville? Like fucking Blaine Gabbert.
Blake Bortles.
Great.
Yeah.
And then he tears his ACL. He misses time. He goes to Chicago and he gets fucking saddled with Mitch Trubisky.
Why does he
still produces like a wide receiver number 1 with like the worst cornerback in football throwing him ball, not named Kyle Allen. I feel bad for the guy. Can we get him some talent?
Even get him Jameis Winston.
David Montgomery.
Yeah, give him somebody. David Montgomery. He's not a receiver.
David Montgomery, the quarterback.
He can be.
New chapter of life.
Okay. Make Montgomery the quarterback. Hey, you know what? It's got to be better than Trubisky, right?
Probably.
I would rather take, like, the guy sitting in, like, row 7, seat 12.
Johnny Boy from Blockbuster,
give him a shot. Yeah, let's just start pulling tickets. Like, you there, Come on down. It's your chance to play quarterback for the Chicago
I'm gonna
Bears.
start attending a lot of football games. That's a potential to
The
get
Bears
paid
games,
millions of
you
dollars
might get
if
the
you
chance.
perform well.
And maybe, just maybe, you get fucked up and they have to like guarantee your
Oh
salary
yeah,
for the
they
year.
would have to.
You'll go on injury reserve.
That's
And
guaranteed
then you
that
get
you're
to
gonna
show
get
up.
demolished.
Yeah. You get to show up to the training facility
Yeah,
every
you get
day.
to
That'd
meet
be
so
great.
many cool players.
Khalil Mack might beat the crap out of you one day, just like in the back room, just out of frustration. But hey, man, that's just more money for you. All right, let's go to some Bears
These are
games.
very different conversations that we have sometimes.
I don't really have a lot to say about a lot of these receivers. They're so freaking talented. Like I said, receivers 5 through like 13 to me are really close. And the only reason Metcalf and Lockett aren't in that group is because they play for the freaking Seahawks. Because they have all the talent in the world to be up there.
I agree.
And even like I didn't rank Calvin Ridley, but Ridley has that talent. I think Gallup has that talent too. There's probably a few other names that I'm forgetting. This conference is loaded.
Yeah.
It is loaded.
There's a lot more players left off
Dear
of it.
God, imagine if like Deshaun played a whole season, which he well, we didn't mention any of the Giants receivers. The Giants have receivers
Slayton,
that can finish in the top of the list here.
Tate,
Maybe CeeDee Lamb freaking blows up.
We didn't mention Terry McLaurin.
Terry McLaurin.
Shit, I forgot about that too. Fuck. Now I feel angry. I should have put him on here over one of those guys. God damn it.
The only person I'd take him over is DK Metcalf.
I would probably put McLaurin on this list somewhere. I'm actually upset that I forgot about that. I guess being a they're not Redskins anymore. I guess playing for Washington. He plays for a team that doesn't have a name. I guess you
gotta forget about
him.
Or players, really.
Yeah, really. Now I'm upset. I forgot about him.
People that abide by the law, with Reuben Foster on their team still. Darius Geis, who just obviously got cut, but
what the hell is it with this division? Like the Cowboys and Washington, and then sign all the abusers.
Adrian Peterson
team out of them.
Even Adrian Peterson, like let's not overlook that one either. Can't forget about that.
Damn it, Washington! Right.
Surprised Antonio Brown isn't there yet. I think he's gonna go there.
He hasn't hit anyone yet.
Yeah.
You wait. He punches someone on the sidewalk. He'll be a Cowboy within the hour.
Sure.
Like, here's Antonio Brown at the local sheriff's office signing his contract.
I mean, it did work out for Myles Garrett. Let's be real. He got paid a lot. So this you guys proves a lesson. Hit someone with your football helmet, you will be compensated. Well,
I think the thinking was for Cleveland was like, hold on, wait a minute. Maybe if they do this against the Ravens, we might win a game.
Now
they'll sit Lamar just out of like fear.
Now,
can't play Lamar today. Miles is gonna hurt him.
If it came out Myles Garrett, like, say he didn't hit someone with his helmet, but say it happened outside of like the camera,
tried to kill somebody,
and it just says, like, you see a report saying Myles Garrett attacked someone with blunt object, he would be released.
I think if Myles Garrett tried to like assault someone with a hammer, he would probably be cut.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, a football helmet isn't a hammer, but like, we're getting there. I definitely would not want to be hit in the head with a football helmet from Myles Garrett. I feel like that might put me in the hospital.
Put you in the next week, really, from the coma.
So supposedly,
really, I'd wake up 2 weeks later.
Supposedly, Geis turned himself in.
Yeah, I saw that. Which is probably more proof that he did it.
Yeah,
but,
he definitely
yeah, I don't know. I don't know the details there. I just read felony strangulation, and that's not cool. And I just hope they're okay.
I mean, let's be real about this.
She is.
Kareem Hunt is still in the league. I didn't even think about that. Do you think Darius Geis is staying in the league? Do you think he's going to get re-signed somewhere else?
I think it depends.
I mean, strangulation.
I
Pretty
mean,
much.
yeah, it's
Strangulation's
tough to compare
that's
those
a
things, but
hard topic to touch on.
I'm actually just going to stray away from comparing these two.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Not still in the league, but if Geis goes to jail for this, if he serves time, I can't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Fair,
I don't
fair,
know.
fair.
But then again, Michael Vick, he was in jail and he got
Quarterbacks,
signed.
running backs.
I mean, it's all NFL.
You know, it just
All
depends on the
football.
situation, I guess. It's kind of hard to predict who's going to come back and play after they get out of prison. Not something I would gamble on.
Good thing we're talking about fantasy football and we don't have to make those decisions.
I was going to say, you
We
guys got
get
any
to
more
just
comments
talk
on these
about the
receivers?
outcomes and how it affects teams.
I have
I'm out
nothing
of
else to
stuff
say
to
on
say
these
on
wide
these
receivers. I'm out of
Me
stock
neither.
on comments.
All right.
All right. Let's wrap this thing up. Okay, so like, comment, subscribe. Click that bell to subscribe so you get notifications every single time we upload, which is regularly.
Yeah.
And you like the beginning of the videos are usually energetic. Obviously, these past few minutes have been really dead, but they've been cool,
That's the topic.
like nonsense talk. If you
I
like
think
that.
everyone's kind of tired of these rankings.
Yeah, I don't like rankings myself. I'm not gonna
The
lie to you.
idea was solid, and like it's been cool to think about. It's probably helped me from a fantasy standpoint, just in terms of thinking all this through. But it does get very exhausting.
Yeah. I agree. All right. Well, next week we're gonna try to do something entertaining for you guys. So stick around. Love us. We love y'all. Deuce.
See ya.